So I have certain phobias. I have certain anxieties that I have to work on, and I work on them. Like a couple of weeks ago, I noticed how I hadn't spoken to anyone in 2 days. It's true. 2 whole days without a word to anyone. So I said, all right, I'm going to force myself. I'm going to go to a bar and order a beer and talk to someone for 10 whole minutes. No matter what happens, I'm going to stay there 10 whole minutes, talk to someone. Right? So I go to this bar and I order a beer, and there's a guy next to me who's very willing to talk. He's a very talkative man, but he has a limited range of topics that he likes to bring up. Black people, Mexicans, and the Jews. And now I've committed myself to 10 minutes with this new acquaintance, right? So I'm trying to bring up alternative topics, you know, like regional beers and scenic highways he might have visited. Because it turns out this guy is from upstate New York, which I've been to. So I wrote, oh yeah, Genesee Cream Ale, I've had that. Right, that's a very cheap beer. And Ithaca, New York, very lovely. The Finger Lakes, it's pretty. And Niagara Falls, huh? And finally he did admit that yes, Niagara Falls is quite lovely, especially from the Canadian side, because I'd only seen it from the American side. Right? So he had to be better than me, but still, I got him to kind of drop this need he had to shock and offend me and admit there was something in the world he kind of liked. So, as an exposure exercise, as a thing I tried to make myself do to see if I could handle it, this was a triumph for me, right? I put myself in an awkward situation and handled it fine. By the end of the conversation, he wanted to buy me a beer so I would keep talking to him, right? This was great, and the thing is, I didn't pander to him. I didn't agree with him on anything. I told him, you know, I voted for Obama. I kind of like the Jews. Most Mexicans I've met seem very decent. They're hardworking, bilingual, you know. So I didn't sell myself out. I stayed true to my principles, and still, this man was charmed enough by the end of our meeting to want to buy me a beer and keep talking. All right, so this was a triumph for me. But being a comedian and being me, I had to think later, Jesus, could I play a Klan rally? I mean, really, like if I played a Klan rally, would I somehow go over well? Right? Because, I mean, there are a lot of comedians who will say, hey, stage time is stage time. Right? You know, I'll do any audience. I'll do any show. I'll play a Klan rally. I'll open for Louis Farrakhan. I'll even do corporate gigs. And I'll get laughs at every one because I am an entertainer, and that's my job. And they have a point, I guess. I mean, being an entertainer is a craft that you can hone. It's possible to get to a point where you can entertain any audience. And it's even possible to say, hey, yeah, I played the Klan rally, but I didn't do any race stuff. No, I kept it clean. I did like dog and cat material and funny things I've noticed on food labels, you know. I got this great, it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno bit. It rocks, it really kicks, man. It's solid. It's not dirty at all. I kept it out of the gutter. So yes, conceivably it's possible. You could play a Klan rally and go over well and still not pander to the audience. But the problem I would have with that is it's a fucking Klan rally. Have some standards, for Christ's sake. Huh? So anyway, the point is I went to this bar and I entertained a racist asshole for 10 minutes. But I did not let him buy me a beer. If that makes it okay. Although I don't know that it does. In fact, I think it makes it kind of worse because it's like, oh yeah, I played the Klan rally, but not for the money. Just for the stage time. Anyway, thank you very much.